Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play Metroid Prime! This is Lancun. Last time we just arrived on the space frigate Orpheon, finding some disastrous results. Now this is Samus Aran, our lovely main character, who has her Varia suit with those bulky shoulder pads. She has the arm cannon with the power beam attachment. She has her visor, which allows her to visualize things. Imagine that. And also scan things. Now that little thing on her left arm is something that we won't be using yet, but we will eventually. Or will we? It's the grapple beam, which some of you may remember from Super Metroid. So there was a couple of little regular Metroid meets FPS, which a lot of people really didn't expect. I mean, I know I personally was a little weirded out by the concept of a first-person Metroid game, but who knows? It's all weird back then. More living, but very damaged space pirates. Imagine that. Severe internal damage detected. Well, let me relieve you of your pain. Let's scan this. Small energy replenishes 10 units of energy. That's always handy. For now. But we still have, like, little to no energy. Oh! Brain hemorrhage detected. Creature's aim will be hindered. Ow. So we use the sidestep, which is just hold down a direction and just press the B button. Now this is a problem. This guy is minimal injuries assessed. Use maximum firepower, so that allows us to bust out the missiles. Well, it doesn't allow us, but we recommend it to bust out the missiles and the charge shots, and eventually they go down. But they're still not full power space pirates, so you're still going to need to be wary for when you fight the real thing sometime from now. But as we discovered in the last episode, we saw some experimentation going on. Ice Shriekbat, Parasite Larva, lots of weird, scary creatures coming around here. What is this? Shriekbat, regular Shriekbat. This is a plated parasite. These are all enemies that we're going to be encountering later on in the game. And they're not going to be in stasis tanks, so they're going to be a little bit less friendly than they are now. But, with that in mind, auto defense turrets, security codes. This is a nice little feature of the game. If you manage to find, there's sometimes panels next to the auto defense turrets. You don't find any here. But every so often you'll find a couple of panels that you can scan, which will disable them. So always keep that in mind, especially if there's 4 or 5 of them in one place. There's usually a way to turn them off. That's very rare though. So keep on guard, because when we get out of this elevator, there's going to be a minimally injured space pirate waiting for us. So stay on target. Stay on target. Oh. The charge shots, when at full power, actually do a little more damage than the regular missiles, so if you're wanting to know about that, it's always better to conserve ammo. And it takes about the same amount of time for your missile launcher to reload. So, when in doubt, use charge shot. It's cheap, it's effective. And open sesame. Now, I'm going to get the jump on a couple of auto defense turrets here. Now, no need to be really frugal with your missiles, because these things spit out missile ammunition. Resupplies missile launcher with 5 rounds of ammo, which is always handy. Now, it's always important to be scanning around in an area, because oftentimes the way ahead will be activated by some sort of switch if you don't find any way out. Space pirate dead. It struggled to get through this door. Well, that must mean something is really mean on the other side of this door. Ooh, red area. Spooky. Anyways. I was actually debating what game I would want to Let's Play. Would it be Metroid or Metroid Prime? And it was pretty unanimous on my thoughts to do Metroid Prime. Metroid I have a lot of problems with, and it seems that whenever I get to Turin, the game freezes. Try and figure that one out. But this is the first boss of this game, a pathetic cunt known as the Parasite Queen. She's easy as fuck. Don't let the size intimidate you. This fight is really easy. Now, at first you'll be targeting onto this little stomach area. And you can shoot that if you want, but a weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard Parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. Could it be that phase-on stuff that we're talking about? Who knows? But, yeah, this is very rudimentary. Just sidestep whenever this bitch is about to attack. Oh, I got a shot. Rapid force field. But little sidestep is all it takes. Where to miss. Just keep shooting missiles, charge shots, and you'll be done pretty quickly. And that's it. Even on hard mode, this thing's a bitch. No problem. And as is obligatory in almost every Metroid game there has ever been, guess what we gotta do?
Evacuate immediately.
Ooh, voice acting!
Immediately.
Okay, thanks, bye. Evacuate immediately, will do. Now there's only 3 things that you need to scan here in the Space Frigate Orpheum. You needed to scan the Parasite Queen, the Parasite enemies, and that 1 bit of pirate data that we found last episode. So, but this is an area that you don't come back to, so if you're trying to get 100% pickups and scans, always keep that in mind. Now this is what I was talking about. You disable the defense turrets, though I don't exactly see from where. These guys are fighting the other Parasite Queen, with absolutely no results. Secure area and terminate specimen. My precious specimen. Well, oh, hi. You must be one of those still active space pirates. I always go with 2 charge shots and a missile shot against these guys. Always keep in mind of what... Oh, that was awkward. Always keep in mind of what charge amount you're on. Always helps to conserve ammo. Now, we leave. This is why I love the morph ball. It's so much faster. You very rarely take any damage from these guys. They can't stop you. It would help if we had something to go faster in this morph ball. Maybe we'll get something like that later, which will speed up our escapes even further. Let me out! Okay. So here we are, going through this almost seemingly endless ventilation shaft. Boom. And that just blows up spontaneously. But coming up very soon, I'm going to have to stop because we're at the 8-minute mark by now. But maybe we'll be able to do something quick. Now you don't have to do this. You can actually get through and scan this stuff and just leave. But I just like to take care of it. And this is the point where if you have enemies in front of you that you can't bypass, it always helps to just use your missiles. It's quicker than charge shots. Just a little bit, but it's still quicker. So, moving right along. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left. Whoa! That was close. Almost became Samus Sandwich. You were almost a Samus Sandwich. 9 minutes, so almost out of time, guys, but we're so close. We've got to do something. Oh, cutscene. Oh my God, is that who I think it is? It's the eyes, it's the shape. Yes, guys, it's Ridley. Apparently, Samus didn't destroy him in Metroid 1, which if you've seen my Super Metroid Let's Play, you would know this. The bastard just doesn't die. And Samus is pretty angry. He killed my parents. Anyways, let's just do this grapple across. And that will be all for this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime. This is Lancun signing out, guys. Have a good day.